Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside, when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die. Is this an argument, or just the start of it? Either way, I don't wanna be a part of it. Can I just get some space? I don't have the heart for this. I can't be picking up the pieces, fixing scars from this. Is this an argument, or just the start of it? I wanna drive away so I can be so far from it. I wanna find a place where no one breaks their promises. Or maybe drown myself in something that is bottomless. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. I know that things seem bad, but they could be much worse. There's always someone else who has a greater curse, a greater thirst, a hunger, pain, and mercy. Just find whatever you got and try to be thankful first. I wanna feel again, I need a couple friends.
Well, hello. How are you? Right, usual stuff applies. I've got echoes and all sorts going on in my ears. Right, usual stuff applies. I don't know if you guys have got echoes and stuff in your ears. I hope not. I hope you're well. I just need to organise myself over here. So give me 2 seconds, Saturday evening, and we're just going to chill and stream like you do. Or like I do anyway. What I need to do, I think, is switch across to here. There we go. Let's get rid of half of it and turn that off as well. And yeah, all good. Excuse me. Let me just turn that down. I did sort all this before we came on. I don't know why. I don't know why it gets all upset with me. All right, that off, and then where are we? Let's get this back on here so that I can hear myself. And there we go. Sorted. I'm looking a bit red, aren't I? Sorry about that. I didn't mean to. Let's turn everything on. It's all gone and disappeared. So we're still raising money for Young Lives versus Cancer. We smashed the target, as you can see, 1335.69, which was 335.69p more than we originally were aiming for, which is absolutely awesome. I don't know where my QR code's gone. Let me just, don't know if you can refresh that stuff anyway. Doesn't matter, you've got the link down there. That's all that matters. Today's top donors, they're all there. Everything's going on. We're going to do some Stadia, because that's the channel we're on. I'm happy to take requests as well. So at the moment, I think there's only me in the stream. Bless me. So I'll have to go with my own request. Let's see what I haven't played for a while. If there's anything that I quite fancy playing in here. Let's have a little peep. Have a little peep, peep, peep. Michael Richardson, as I live and breathe, sir. How are you? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're keeping well. Hope you're having a great Saturday. I'm sure you are. I'm just debating what to do about this hideously red lighting on my face. Turn that down a bit. There we go. That's a bit better. There we go. 2 waves from Michael. Actually, I think it was probably 1 wave, but it's good to see you. So any requests at all on games, I'm happy to give anything a go. Just we spin down through the list of stuff. Anything that I haven't played for a while. Let's have a look. tell you what. Oh no, I've only got the sample village, Resident Evil Village. I do own the game, but not on Stadia, I hasten to add. Otherwise, we could have a quick look at that, couldn't we? Mafia, I've played. Grid, I've played. Survival, Ark's got a new thing coming up. Everybody's going on about 2K21. That's supposed to be the thing that everyone suddenly got into. Grime, I never really played that. There's probably been some updates to Marvel Avengers since I was last in there. Crew 2. What are you guys playing at the moment? Have you got any particular favourites that you've been partaking of? You're still playing the pro games? Sorry, I suddenly got something in my eye there. It's not a tear. I'm obviously not that upset. Yeah. Yeah, have you still playing the pro games? I've still got 2 to complete. Although I haven't looked at a few of them. But I finished Bring Us the Moon, Deliver Us the Moon. I finished that little puppy. Blimey, I've got like an eyelash in my eye. This is IRL stuff going on here, people. What else have we got in here? So many games, and this is half the problem, isn't it? Knowing what to play. But let's see. Could do a bit more Strange Brigade, actually. I haven't played. Yes, let's do Strange Brigade. I haven't played that for a while, and I'm sure I got to a fairly good place with that. Now, I might need to turn the game audio down. Let me see. Where are we? Here we are. It sounded pretty darned loud to me, so I'll wait and see. When the music kicks in, I can adjust it. Rebellion. Always starts, if you look in the top left, it always starts at 720, and then it kicks up. See, now it's gone up to 1440. That's because I'm running out. It's quite loud, isn't it? Let's take that down. Don't want to make it too quiet. That should do. You're happy with that? Of course you are. Of course you are, Malcolm. Now then, let's get the Founders controller out, and I'll just unplug it and plug it in again so it gets recognised. We'll click on the game, and I'm hoping it's going to pick up from where I left off. So, campaign. I didn't realise there was a horde mode as well. Don't think I've ever looked at that, horde mode. We'll go with campaign anyway. Oh, look, you can invite friends as well. Don't have any of them, look. I wonder who is on. Let's have a look. Well, first thing I want to do is get rid of the thing on the left there. Let's get rid of that stream. Oops, wrong one. Stream monitor, go away, please. What's going on? Well, it should. Surely it's not because of the mouse. Let's try. There we go. How weird. Right, who have we got on then? Who's out there? Friends, 24 in total. Anyone that I recognise? Well, yeah, and also, thank you, Michael, but of course, you know, you've done your bit as well, my friend. If it wasn't for you and others, all I've done is given you a place to put your money and a little bit of game streaming just to entertain, but it's all down to the community. And Tuesday, which as you know is Stadia Rock Show Day, we're going to have a lady called Helen join us, who's from the charity, in place of Ray's Praise. Thank you, buddy, for that £2. One up. Awesome stuff. Straight into the old super stickers there. Thank you, bro. So, yeah, Helen's going to join us from the charity. We're going to have her in the Ray's Praise slot, so she can talk to us about where the money's going, what it means to them. Big thank you to the community, all that stuff. So watch out for that. That should be really nice. I'm hoping. Right, I don't see any of my usual crew online, so it's okay. We'll play single ladies version. All the single ladies. Yeah, so I haven't played this for a while, and I can't remember it that much. So I have to get the old muscle memory kicking back in again. And It's a good game, this, though. The graphics are good. It's the same guys that do Sniper Elite. So Sniper Elite 5 that's out at the moment. Down to them. Lo-Fi Monk, as I live and breathe. So that was a bit loud, wasn't it? Hope you're well, my friend. Thanks for joining. It's awesome to see you. Michael, you've done it again, bless you. Wow, £4? I can literally buy a coffee now. That's incredibly good of you. Thank you. Don't forget, if you want to donate to the charity, you have to do it via the bit.ly Rokk donate link or the QR code, which appears to have disappeared. I don't know why. I could try refreshing the screen, but then we might all sorts of hassle.
Money well spent, I should think.
Hope you're well, Lo-Fi. Hope you're having a good Saturday, buddy.
Fully automatic orderly, astounding.
I'll just, what's this fully automatic orderly do then? Guy sounds a bit like me when I'm being posh. So we're equipped with a Huntsman, which is a 145, so it can carry 45, and it has a 1. This has a 0.7 and can carry more bullets, but I don't think it's as good. Let's go back again. Damage, yeah, less damage, bit more rate of fire, bit more, and less accuracy. So no good to us. We can upgrade apparently. Don't know what to though. Maybe not. The sidearm we've got is that one, which is a better. The rate of fire is good, but no, nothing to get too excited about. Can I just ask you a question, fellas? First and foremost, audio okay? Enough of the game, not too much of me. Second is I am occupying a fair chunk of screen real estate. Tell me if that is scary for you on a Saturday. I can always shrink myself down. The thought goes like this: most people watch this stuff on a mobile, so when you watch most people on using like a Streamlabs theme out of the box, they have like a little tiny bit in the corner and you never see them, and you sort of think it's a waste of time them being there. So I tend to think that makes more sense to shove me up, as it were, so that you can see more of me, see more butts. He might be over later. But Michael, thank you for those 2 stickers. That's very generous of you, my friend, and much appreciated, I have to say. It's been very dry around the old revenue side of things the last few months, and this month everyone's been very generous. Not just for me, obviously, but for the charity. Right, so let's get out here and find out what... Oh, hang on, my health's down. I think we might...
In need of a little pick-me-up, eh?
There we go, get the health up. That's good. Descent into the valley. Oh, who's shooting at us? Wow. That dude, for a start. Let's blow him up with a proper blow-up thing. There he goes. A proper blow-up thing. Why, who's shooting at us? Yay, headshot. Right, a couple of things I want to do before we go any further. Options, they are that button. I want to increase the speed of the controllers because they is feeling slow. Looks like I took them right down at one point. Tell you what, I think my left thumbstick is playing up. You see what's happening as I push it to the right. Got to be really careful. It seems to be losing its sensitivity. I noticed this playing the game yesterday, and I just thought it was the game, but it looks to me like it could well be. Mouse acceleration interface, display, brightness is okay, game's alright, subtitles may as well, don't mind if I do, and settings have changed. You want to save them? Yes, nice. Now this is being pushed out at 1440 to the screen, but I have to say it does look fairly 1080ish to me close up. You guys, it should be fine, because you will undoubtedly, if you're watching it on a big screen, you're going to be sat right back, probably on your television. If you're watching it on a mobile, then you're not going to see any degradation, so you're all good. We've got some aliens. What happened to us? Oh, someone's shooting at us. Oh, there he is down there. Well, there's loads of them here. Let's, how do we choose a different weapon? Because I think we need something with a bit more of a robust There we are. Bit more of a shooting thing to it. Like that. Oh, look at these dudes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So I hope you guys are having a good Saturday wherever you are in the world. It's, what is it here? It's 25 to 8 in the evening. I've just had a delicious homemade pizza with a rice salad and potato wedges. Very nice. Very tasty. It was actually very nice, I have to say. Yeah, so let me see, behind me, 2:35 in the afternoon on the East Coast. There you go, I've got a little clock behind me that tells me what time it is in the East Coast. I did buy one to tell me what time it was on the West Coast, but it was broken when it came, so I don't have the benefit of that little puppy anymore.
A pernicious puzzle? Well, I never.
Well, we don't mind a pernicious puzzle, my friend. Sound okay, guys? Could you hear that guy talking there, the matey? Because if you couldn't, I'll turn him up. So that's going to lower something. Will it lower it far? Looks like an elevator. Okay. So we have a blue thing, which I assume, if I'm quick, too late. Oops. Oh, there's another one. That shot that one, but now we're going to have to... do they rotate, or do you have to do them back again? Let's see. This pernicious puzzle needs another kick. Oh, there we go. The question is, do we... Right, so we obviously have to shoot the blue thing. Going back up. So is that one shot on the left? No, it's still down, so let's do that one quickly. That one, and then this little puppy in here. There we go. Does that open the door? Have we got anything else to shoot? No, there anything else around here? Oh no, there's one there we missed. Alright, before we do any more, let's just double check everywhere. I don't think that moved. 1, 2, and the third one over here. So we need to do them in sequence, which is by virtue of when they appear, I presume. So we need to keep an eye on that one that was behind us. And we know that whichever one's coming first is going to have to get shot. There we go. I think it's this one. Oh no, rubbish aim. There we go. And there's one there. And then this one over here. Yes. There it goes. We did it. Oh, skelly bones. And an empty weapon. She's a Yorkshire lass. We got them. That's annoying, we ran out of ammo.
Fully charged, fantastic.
Fully charged. Oh, some ammo there. What do we do to get the ammo? Do we just walk up to it, or... We don't do that, mate. Put it away. Oh, maybe you don't. Reload, that's all reloaded. Oh no, I threw it in the end. Right, oh, coinages. Look at all these. Wow, there's some coins for the old arcade machines, and then we can go across here as well. I want this ammo. Maybe it's because it says ammo full, Rokk. Oh, hang on, what's shooting at us now? Ah, let's blow him right up. Oh no, look at that thing left dangling there. Oh, I can hear... Uh-oh, look at these things. Ouch. Right. Oh, hang on, this is where we could use one of these. Yes! Oh, he's turning into coins. What a lovely little game this is. I'd forgotten how good this one was, actually. Oh, yeah. It's all about retreat. There we go. Do we have to shoot shoot that as well? Oh, that's how we could have got them. Dropped some flamage. Ah, that's how we get them. Huh? Don't mind if I do. Ron Slusher. Ron, we're playing Monopoly. Oh, there he is. There. Yes. How the devil are you, sir? I hope you are incredibly well. Any more of those fellas that need to... Oh, somebody is shopping. Oh yeah, he's got a blow him up thing going on then. He's another one over there, look. Ow. Sorry, Yorkshire lass. No, they all came out, so that's good. No more here to worry about by the look of things. Right. Yeah, we took care of them. Loads of bats. So we also got to watch out for COVID-19. What's this bee? Oh. And while they're there, we can shoot this as well, look. We're roasting tonight. Picking up loads of coinage. I'm not sure what we do with all that stuff. Oh, I tell you what, we need some potion. Struth. Look, we've got no health. It's all well and good firing stuff and nobody misses. How do we get our health? We blew a hole in the wall. Oh, here we go. What's this?
The spoils of victory.
Splendid. Oh, wow. Look at all that. Up 500. Oh. Uh-oh. With the amount of health we've got, I can't see us surviving this. Get out of there, missus. Oh, no, there's an army of them. Right. Okay, turn around and shoot. Somehow I've got to find a way to get health here. I was hoping I could go up to my menu and unlock something. But it doesn't appear to be a way. We got rid of all of them, look, all bar Finbar. That doesn't give you health. Oh, more coins. Awesome. We got loads of grenades. Grenades. We got 99 grenades. But we don't need any of those, do we? What we are in need of, is health. I'm sure there was a button that you'd press. I took a screenshot. Nobody wanted that. That's a different weapon. That gets you back there. Hold one of these down, maybe? Hold that down. Hold that down. That one. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't know. Maybe you just have to find a potion, as it says, before we kick the bouquet.
There it is at last. The entrance to the stone church.
The entrance to the stone. Oh yes, there it is. I love the way we have magnetic appeal to the coinage.
Just what I need.
Just what I need. What I need is a health potion.
Watch out, Brigade. We believe the church might be guarded by some kind of large supernatural champion.
Oh.
Be on fullest alert.
That's a potion.
Nora, here we go again.
Yes, that's it. Medical magic, do your work.
I recognise this guy. I can't for the life of me think who it is, but he's got a fantastic voice. R2, there we go. Hey R2. Even sounds like him.
I wonder what this is all about.
Not as foolish as she looks. The girl is suspicious, not as foolish as she looks, that one. Well, I have to keep an eye on her. No killing her, though, not yet. I have plans for her. She has plans for her. Ooh. We shoot this stuff. Yeah, but it wastes bullets. It smack it up. And that's it. Give it a good punch. So it's got to be a reason. I mean, that has to be a puzzle. Surely we have to find a way in there, don't we? Do you blow it up? Should we throw a grenade at it? We've got a few of them. Let's see what happens. Oh, wasted. Did nothing. Yes, it's not. It's I don't know who says that, Ron. It's perfectly alive here in my little
Oh
shed.
yes, load out time.
Load out time. Well, we can change the gun, but the one we've got is pretty good, I think. We can upgrade it though, but I don't know with what, because there's nothing to upgrade. I don't think. We've got nothing to put on there. It'd be good to put a sight on it or something. I don't know how we get those. You don't have any of these. The fates guide your hands. Right, okay. Crow, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. We're playing a little bit of the old Strange Brigade. Haven't played it for a long time, and I thought I'd pick up where I left off. Now, I have a feeling that tonight is gonna be a good night. We're gonna have an end of level boss coming up, which I don't like. It's one of the legacy of Japanese gaming, the end of level boss. Down with them all, I say. Here he comes. Oh, look, he's got a tail. Oh, no, it's his... Oh, no.
There must be something here she doesn't want our heroes to find.
Oh, wow. Kopesh, champion of Sateki, with his massive sword. What do I have to do with this dude? Throw a grenade? Uh-oh. Let me just give him a punch. Thank you. I've the gun I want. It's not loaded. I can't find it. No. Let's run down this way, look. Is that the one I wanted? Oh yeah, look, we'll lure them into here and do a bit of this. Come on, fellas. Woohoo! Take that. 5 enemies blown away. Let's do it over here as well. Ready? Stay there. Yay. Woohoo. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. No, you've got to be careful because you get stuck in a little narrow section. Already this dude's about to pounce. Ow. Oops. Oh, it's truth. Oh. Oh, wow. Looking at the sales and trying to figure out what to buy next. Oh yeah, there's big sales on, aren't there? Of course, it's the kind of mid-season sale, I guess. I don't know how to kill that dude, because he doesn't appear to be... his health's not going down at all. Maybe we have to get rid of all of his little friends first. I don't know where my proper gun is. Not this rubbish. Oh, look, there's one. Oh, no, I should have waited a little bit longer. Did that regenerate? I don't remember seeing that there before. It couldn't have done. I don't think we'll be able to go through there, but I'll check it in a second. Oh, where'd you come from? Any areas down here that we can hide? No, not allowed down there. I bet this is a dead end. To wit, we're stuffed. Because they're now rotten. Oh, we've got a grenade. Let's do another one. That's it. Oh, we haven't got many of them left. I'm banking on the fact that once we get rid of the little fellas, the minions, the emaciated... What's that hand down there? Oh, it's behind me. I saw this weird hand below. It's a rubbish gun, really, for this. You kind of want that machine gun. Oh, no! It's truth. It came from nowhere and totally decimated. We've got no health, guys. There's no chance. It's slowly picking up, but it's only going to... It's only going to get to that first red thing there. Oh, no. We need more of those explosives. I should have been cannier. What about up here? Was there anything up here? Oh, there is. There is. Oh, it's ammo. God, don't stay there too long. Get out of the way. Jump, 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 jump. I genuinely don't think we've taken any of his health, this guy. Whoa. The only good news is I don't think his minions are regenerating. I think we've just got these handful to deal with. I just wish they'd drop some sort of health balm or potions or something. Oh, hang on, what was that? Oh, it had something like R1 or something there. Don't take it for granted, missus. Keep yourself going. What if we shoot that red thing? Is that what we have to do? Don't see that doing anything either. He's definitely not. I mean, he's not like he's. Oh yeah. It's not like he's particularly agile or anything. It's just when he hits, he really packs a punch. Oh, just drop a health potion. Here he comes. Get out of it. Get out of it. Okay. I think there is a health potion there. If we're quick, we could pick it up. Go in. Whew. Well, nothing happened. Oh, yeah, I've actually got to apply it. There we go. Sorted. Right, that'll keep us going for a bit, but he's going to come at us again. And now we've got to. They are reproducing, because I'm sure there were less than these. More to the point, how are we supposed to kill that idiot? Got some sort of a power. I just don't know how to operate it. It's very it's very. Oh no, he's got potions. You watch out for these guys. But don't pick it up until you need it. Get out of it. Right, we've now got to find a way to kill this guy. He's obviously got some kind of a blue glow thing going on. But I'm kind of thinking that red thingamajig down there. I'm not seeing any damage done when I shoot it though. Right. Can't smack him one. Give him a good punch. And again. Now you've had it, missus. Go and get that potion quick. Quick. Don't hang about. Don't pass go. There you go. Get it. And drink it. There we go. Alrighty. They come along on a regular basis, but more to the point. What's the mechanic for this idiot? Ah, right. Quick. What are you doing? Press R2 then. I'm pressing. Hold R2. Hold R2. Oh, that was... Alright, okay. So that did nothing. We got all of his mates turned up. They were pushing me every time I pressed R2. Let's try again. So we've got to really get him right on that blue chin thing. Ooh, no. Oh, no. Well, the good news is that now we know what we have to do. We should be able to do it a heck of a lot quicker. Woo! Right. Fill up with the old posh. Just going to put a fan on, guys. It's suddenly got very warm in here. Right, let's not mess about. Let's get some points. What happened to my excellent rate of fire thing? Was it this one? Let's equip it. And upgrade it. Is there any upgrades? No upgrades. Okay. We'll give that a go.
Keep rolling, Brigade. What?
See, it's not as powerful, but it does fire a lot quicker. And what we know is that we've got to get right up to his chin and give him a good slap right in the blue bit, right on his blue bits.
Champion of the Demon Queen.
So Lo-Fi, what are you buying then? Let's skip on. What is it you've decided to purchase? Trouble is, if we were lucky to hit his chin like that, we're going to be surrounded by all of his dudes. I don't know what that's supposed to actually do. Okay, that. We got rid of about what? Ooh, quite a chunk, 30% of his health. But now we've got none of our own, so we're going to have to find one of those guys with a potion. A potion for an... Oh yeah, we've got these explosive things as well, so we can take care of those guys. See, this is not as powerful as that other one, but because it fires so much quicker. Oh, Struth! Yeah, I blew myself up. Ouch. Ouch. Elliot. What? B? He's down again, but I can't afford to get close because look at that. I've only got to get hit once by one of these little fellas. Boom. It's good though, isn't it? It's a good little game, this. It's awesome. Right, see if we can get around them and not be hit. There was I did see one of them just now with a potion. A notion for a potion. And I don't really want to waste those. Got a grenade back though, so we could throw one of those in. Like that. Now we can waste one. There we go. Let's see if we can get that guy on the chin, even though we don't have the... Actually, no, it's on his back now, I think. Ah, it's on his shield. Don't know why I'm bothering to shoot him. I've got to get behind him. Like that. There we go. I'm holding. What do I do? Oh, look at that. Booty. Straight down. We're on the right road. So you like build up like an explosion. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. There's one with a potion. Oh, there's actually a potion right there, look. Quick, quick, swallow it. Whew. Wow. Far Cry games for $10. Oh, well, that's a must. They'll keep you occupied for days. Come on, where's your head? No, 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 no. Oh, that was lucky. I thought we were gonna. There he is. This is the one, guys. There's, the other fellas are miles away. Oh no, don't do that. Woohoo! We did it! We only died 3 times. I'm quite proud of that. Oh, I've still got to... Oh, look at that. Nicely done. Once we'd established what the mechanic was for getting the little fella down, didn't take too long at all. Oh, there's a potion as well. Just in the nick of time. There we go. Well, that gun did the job, I think. Just gave us a little bit of extra kick.
Our heroes enter the stone church.
Our heroes?
How will they puzzle
It's
their
only
way
me.
to the top?
Yeah, you can do co-op with this. Have as many folk with you as you want to, I think. Well, 3 maybe. I'm just thinking we've got to shoot these blue things. They've got to be around here for a reason. Or maybe not. Love me for a reason. Alright, we've got a puzzle. Let's solve this puzzle. Looks like some kind of... That's glowing down there. Oops. Don't think it's a shooting affair. Yeah, it is Strange Brigade Lo-Fi. It was a pro game. I couldn't tell you when for the life of me. But it's actually a really good little game, you know. Obviously from the same guys. Oh, hello. What the heck happened there? That do Sniper Elite and Zombie Thingy Bobby. Right. Somehow have to... This is going to go off again in here, aren't they? Activate these things. R2. We'll charge it up. Alright, so we have a light. We have to beam that light through these. And then see where it goes. Okay, we've got one going. Let's see if that went anywhere useful. Yep, it did. Then we have to... It's great. Oh, shoot. It is a great game. You're right, Crow. It's a really good game. It's got a great sense of humour to it as well. So, let's try that one in the far distance, out of interest? Wow. I don't want to go back that way. Let's jump down here. Where'd that go? That's shooting down to that one. Oh, blimey. So really what we have to establish is which is the one that it needs. I don't think that needs to go up there. No, it's going nowhere. So let's just see if we need to activate. Yes, we do. And I reckon that one up there, because I think it's the one near the door. Let's have a look. That one. But then again, oh shoot. That one's going nowhere either, so that one has to be activated. And then into the middle, I reckon. Oh, it's not letting me. Oh, there it is down there. Okay. Activate the one in the centre. Job done, surely. Looks like it. Yes.
Oh, something shiny.
Aha. Nicely done.
Stand on it.
Step on it we do. It's good, isn't it? I like these kind of games. Dee.
Oh, heck.
Oh, heck.
Lunch might make a comeback.
Okay. What's that down there? That's some kind of a dude. We've got some potion hiding, but pretty much okay, I think. That's within... Let's establish what we need to do. Grab some ammo. Did I grab ammo then, or...?
I love a good yarn, me.
Frightening dreams at night, now, of them. They're coming to stop her, to kill her. Impossible. She's a goddess. She cannot die. So why am I so afraid of them? I don't know. Is that her? Oh, could be. What about the ammo? Don't need them.
Show so far, Brigade.
Not very much.
Now to get to the roof and destroy any soul mages there.
The end is near.
Is it?
And so our heroes face the final challenge.
Seriously? I was only thinking to myself, I wonder how long I've been playing this before. Alright, some symbols.
Can our heroes pit their wits against this pernicious puzzle?
And what's going on over here?
Oh, it's Tinker time.
Tinker time. I think we'll stick with what we've got, to be honest, because it did us proud. This is going to take us back up to the top. I'm just checking it out. Okay, this is a whole new area. A whole new world.
Gracie doesn't like that.
What do we do up here then? Oh. Awesome.
Oh, look who has a flair for the theatrical. Bloody job's worth.
Stone guarding a giant granite. So, here we go again. We've got any little minions kicking around. Right, oh shoot, look at that thing. We don't get much of a chance against it, that's for sure. Flippy neck, Tucker. Oh wow, that's going to kill me in literal one touch. So, how the hell do I defend against that then? Other than what I'm doing? There's no there's no crouch. That's what I was hoping for. So he raises it every so often and then shoots with the thing. And then what does... Oh, this... Oh, okay. How do I get that up to chop them? Like a chopping thing. Can I even? I don't think so. That's annoying. Oh, let's throw a grenade in anyway. Get rid of them that way. Oh, wow. Now look at it spin. How'd you get it to spin like that? Or is it his laser beam? Anyway, he's taking care of them. without realising it. So we'll grab that and run over here so that we can take it. There we go.
Soon see you back in the fight.
Right. Oh, we need to get the heck out. Throw a grenade in. Take care of a handful of them. We still have... These are just going to keep coming. We need to establish how to get rid of the boss. That's the thing we need to do. We need some kind of mechanic. Wizardry. Ouch. Careful, because when those activate... Like that. Oh no, man. I was straight under it. It's this dude, but I can't see. He's got no obvious weak points. I've got plenty of them. I've got no health at all. There are these two fires, but I don't think they do anything. Hey Primo, how are you, my friend Leo? Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for the super sticker. It's very kind of you. And boom. Right, okay, let's dip in quickly, grab that potion. Hope you're well, my friend. Had a good day. Or having a good day for you. You're probably just starting, aren't you? And there's another one with another potion. We'll just line it up for when it's needed. There we go. Not yet is the answer. Can we throw a grenade in there? Yes. Nicely amassed. This guy's still firing his freaking thing at us. He won't move. I mean, the other thing was, I thought maybe I could lure him to one of those, but he ain't moving from that spot. He also doesn't seem to be particularly concerned about what he's firing at. His health's not going down, so whatever we need to do, we ain't doing it. And it can't be getting rid of his minions. Anything around the edges that we need to shoot? I was hoping I could lure him to one of these fan things. Woke up a bit ago, getting ready to go to Costco for tonight's game night with friends. Oh yes, I saw your friends pop up. You've got the Japanese friends, aren't they, I think you were saying? For your games night. What kind of oh yes, Animal Royale. Animal Crossing, that was the fella you did say. Right, how do we do this? Whoa. He's got no obvious... I mean, he's got the blue stuff on him, but that's just come from killing off these other guys. Got no ammo, so we're back down to the usual. Oh. What's it called? The, apparently, Primo, I'm fairly near to the end. I don't remember actually playing it that much. Oh, there's some health there, look. Let's see if we can get to that before... Oh, what are those things? Oh, it's ammo. Aha! So there is ammo. Let's throw a grenade in. There we go. Lovely. Now all my flipping health's gone. Uh-oh. I've got to work out what the mechanic is, because if I'm going to die, I need to establish what it is that I need to do when we don't die. When we come back. He is actually moving. Aha. Not very much, though. Oh, there's a blue... Oh, that blue thing, it's got to be it, surely. On his back there. If we're... yeah, it's got to be that blue thing. We've got some ammo. Let's... Oh, he's got one on his chest as well, look. It's really hard to aim these guns. Let's get that one on his back. If I can. There we go. Awesome. And that one. Nice. Now it's happening. Oh, hello. Where'd he teleport to? Come back. Oh, I don't like it when they do that. He's going to turn up right on top of us. Uh-oh. These aren't like those last ones. These are nasty little fellas. So down here we have a potion. Let's get that one into our system. There we go. What was that? Oh, it was the empty potion. Yeah, these are like samurais. Look at them. Damn your eyes, samurais. And he's up there as well. The question is, it's moved. Oh, there he is over there. Look, if I think I'm just going to have to avoid those. Nice. I don't think they're going to disappear, but they might kill themselves, which is good. No, 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 no. Up higher. Nice. And again. Sorry, chat. I'll be with you in a second. Let's see if we grenade those. Oh. Yeah, these are 2 hits. The last guys were 1 hit. Not too bad. Oh, he's gone up there, look. Nice. Right. There's none of his mates left. He's still here. Don't think I'll be able to get that from here. He's not got a lot of health left, to be fair. If we can get him... I don't know why, I just thought I'd bash him with an uppercut. Right, there he is. Let's go. I reckon we've got 2 more hits and he's down. He seems wide open. Almost there, guys. We're almost there. Uh-oh. Can't afford for that thing to chop us up. And it did. Can't afford... And it did. Struth. Alrighty. So, is there a potion someone's left behind? He's going to be sick all over us. Uh-oh. God, I was lucky. He retreated. Look at them, they're getting really aggressive. They know that I'm on my last health. I can't afford to... This is suicide, but I don't have a lot of opportunities. Options, that was the word. Hang on, grenade. Oh yeah. Mind you, that did some damage to me at the same time. Come on, guys, give us a break. Where's a potion around here when a gal needs one? No. Yes, we got him. Oh, that was skin of the teeth stuff. That really was. I thought we were goners. Sorry, let's see now. Not sure which games, but probably a little trading goods with Animal Crossing. Nice, yeah, it was cool that. I'm quite pleased with that result. Yeah, I've never played Animal Crossing. I'd love to though. Eldest daughter's boyfriend came around last night and brought his Switch. She's not very well. She had to have a tooth extraction, but it was more of an operation thing, so to slice out the gum and all sorts. So he came over to look after her, and well, we went out to a barbecue because hey, that's what we're like. Right, what do we got here? Do we buy stuff? Cursed Village, next mission. So that was the mission. It wasn't the end of the game by any stretch of the imagination. Wowzer. Oh look, a Tompkins. I like the look of that. The damage is always less on those, isn't it? You've got the shotgun. That was the one I started the game with. There was a slow rate of fire, but decent damage. And there's a carbine. Another shotgun type of affair. That's just a rifle, isn't it? That's damage, but slow. Prototypical semi-automatic repeating rifle. I wouldn't mind that one. Rate of fire is not bad. Oh, we can't afford it anyway. Look at that. Well, why 59,000? We've got 19,000, so we shouldn't even be looking at this. You can't touch what you can't buy. I'm in 2 minds about picking this up, actually, because I don't know. It's always deceptive, isn't it? It shows like an amazing rate of fire, and you think yes. But the truth is that see, let me just sort myself out over here. I seem to have got moved about. It's only because I've been flipping about in the chair. Take myself down, move myself over. There we go, that's all good. So I don't know if it's worth the bother, to be honest. Primary, that one we've got anyway. That's equipped. Excuse me. What about this one? 240 is pretty rubbish. Kingsley Chamberlain automatic rifle. Right down on the old damage front. So quite fancy a shotgun just for instant one kill. Let's pick this one up. That was our first one. I don't think we've got anything we can upgrade it with, so that's a pointless exercise. So it's either we'll go with what we've got. Let's have a look at these quickly. Anything that what are we equipped with? This one, damage rate of fire, accuracy, less damage, lots more rate of fire, rubbish accuracy. Wesley, a lot of damage, slower, decent accuracy. I'm going to replace the Wesley, I think. Just have a quick look. That one's not far off the same statistics, but pointless. Let's go with this one.
Oh, new wonderful weaponry. What an exciting development.
Wonderful weaponry. Awesome. Right then, let's progress, chaps. Oh, hang on, before we do that, sorry. Is it worth us purchasing different? That's got a 45-second cooldown. That's a long time to wait. It's a significant superior damage, but you really want low cooldown so that you can, you could do almost 1.5 grenades in the time you're waiting for this thing. Blast radius. You have to wait a minute for this to do its minute amount of additional damage, and we can't afford it anyway. I don't know. I'm tempted with the old stick of dynamite, I have to say. It's an extra, what have we equipped with? 30. It's an extra 15 seconds, but it's quite a chunky amount of... Go on then. Talk yourself into it. What about going on here? Wrap a foe in a spectral bandage. Channel the power of the afterlife to launch them back. Guys, I just realised I've made myself a coffee. It's freezing cold. Iced coffee. Wow. So this wraps channel penalty. I'm back in the photos there. Launch an enemy into the sky, then slam them back into the ground. Can't afford it anyway, look, so there's no point looking at this stuff. Right, let's go for it. Next mission.
We join the Strange Brigade. Hard at work, no doubt.
Oh, that sounds delicious, Leo. Heavy cream. I'm quite particular with my coffee. I don't know if either of these things exist in the States, but I have instead of milk or cream, I have a thing called Coffee Mate, which is like a powdered milk, powdered cream. I've got really used to it now. I can't drink coffee without it. I don't have real milk. And then I use Nescafe Gold blend, which is slightly nicer than their crappy Nescafe, but I'm sure. See, in the States, you don't have instant coffee, do you guys? Brew all your own coffee, pretty much. And that's kind of a thing here, but mostly we use teaspoon of coffee powder, ground coffee, instant coffee, that's the word I'm looking for. So it's instant coffee. 2 teaspoons I have, which is fairly strong, but I only have a couple of cups a day. And then 2 teaspoons of the Coffee Mate, which is a milk powder. To be honest, Primo, you would probably think it tastes similar to the kind of thing you have. Ice cream! Brilliant. Yeah, well, it's odd, and it may be the same where you are. When I was growing up in Australia, the chocolate biscuits and things never tasted like chocolate because they melted. So they used to use kind of substitute stuff, which I didn't think was very nice. Right, where are we? It's a great looking game, isn't it? We could throw our dynamite in there and probably grab some coins. We'll do that, I think, because it takes a while to go off, doesn't it? There he goes. I don't know. I don't know that that was the right choice, and it didn't do anything. I want my grenades back. That was rubbish. Maybe we can do that here. Actually, we can quickly go for grenades. These dudes. Let's equip these because they just go off quicker. I know that does more damage, but at the end of the day, you want it to do damage, not wait 5 minutes. Lo-Fi Monk, there you go, my friend. Loves instant coffee. That's it. It depends on the coffee, like anything. But I find the brew your own stuff's just a little bitter. It's a bit bitter. It's not for me. My brother-in-law, he cooks it like he's a barista. Oh, here's a little joke for you, but don't tell my daughter because will be embarrassed. She started working years ago, well, a few years back. Before she started university, she was working at a cafe, and she came home and she said, "Dad, I'm a qualified barrister." I said, "What do you mean you're a qualified barrister?" And she showed me the certificate. I said, "No, it's a barista." Brilliant. You can practice law now anywhere in the world. How cool is that? Oh, thank you. I did ask and nobody told me, Primo, so I'm glad you've come back and said something. So would you like me and the game louder? Or just me? Can you hear the game? I can give you either. Let me see. See, I'm quite loud in my ears, but that's not the point. Right, that's me whacked up. I've also got a fan on as well. Now I can switch on my NVIDIA mic thing that gets rid of the fan noise, but I think it's fairly low. Let me see. Voice only should be good. Okay, so you can hear the game. That's good. So what I'll do is I'm going to switch up to this channel so I can take my voice down a little bit so I don't hear me so much, and I'll take the game down as well. There we go. So I've got two channels basically. One which is, oh bless you my friend, one which is the stream that you guys hear, so I can mix and hear that and make sure that's okay. And then there's one that is a monitor for me, so I can, if I don't want to hear the game, I can turn it down and it won't affect what you guys hear. So that's what I've done. I'm just going to have my final sip of iced coffee. I don't normally drink coffee this late in the day, which is coming up to 22 minutes past 8, because that's what she said. Love this guy's voice. Love it. His accent. Oh, let's shoot that, shall we? Sounds great. Thank you, my friend. Really enjoyed your stream this morning, by the way. It was lovely. It's the kind of thing I do. Go off, just like, forget the game, forget what we're doing, let's just talk about stuff. And I think that's how it should be. And I took lots of little pearls of wisdom that you imparted that I took on board. You'll notice. Yeah, see what I'm doing there? So, yeah, it was good. It's always good. It's always great to share thoughts, isn't it? And I've discovered a few things just recently, which I shall share with the community. You completely forgot. Well, for you, it was yesterday, wasn't it? For me, it was this morning. And I've streamed a couple of times today, but the last few days I've been literally falling asleep, like Ray on that video during the streams, and I don't know. It's age. Is it age? Is it recuperation from this operation? I don't know. Genuinely don't know. Oh yeah, look at the size of those feet. Wow. Wowzer. Despite my height, I don't actually have very big feet. They're different sizes to, I know in the States you have different sizes to us. Don't you have things like, sorry, my headphones just popped out the hole here. I'm trying to remember. US sizes, slightly bigger numbers, I think. Oh, you forgot about the fact that you were doing a show. Yeah, well, and again, it comes from. I mean, you've been streaming a lot longer than I have, Leo. Your channel's been going for a while, hasn't it? I only started mine Feb '02. Feb. Sorry, that was my company. Feb 20. I started my channel. Started a new one today. Ah, did you? I did. I started a new YouTube channel today. It's called, I don't know if I should I tell you guys, are you interested? It's not about Stadia, that's why I'm just in two minds whether, what do I do with that thing? Search for something. Oh, hello buddy. That's the end of him. Right, I know it says hold, but I want to explore first, because as sure as eggs is eggs, if I press that down, we're off. Wow, so here's a new teleporting enemy to contend with. That's all we need. Yeah, this is the gun. It's a one-shot kill. Do you know what? I'd forgotten how good this game was. And the problem is, I think, is something else came along. Yeah, I know. February 02 is when I started Rokk Media Limited, my company. Which, yeah, 20 years ago and a bit. Right, so if we blow that up, that'll open that door. And we'll see what's in here. Yeah, so I started a new channel today. I've been in two minds whether to mention it or not, because I don't want people to get the wrong idea or get upset with me or anything. But it's a gaming channel. It's basically called Rokk Show Target. Target the game and not the platform. That's the motif. So this is my Forever Stadia channel, which is what I said yesterday, and I meant it. And I will be using it exclusively for Stadia until, at least, until nobody wants me to anymore, which I hope will be never. But obviously I still have other platforms. I still have consoles and PC and GFN and what have you. So I've set up another channel, which is Rokk Show, but it's called Target the Game, Rokk Show Target, and so it's going to be everything else other than Stadia, and in between I'll probably do some shows on there as well. I've got an idea for a show. It's kind of where it would have been ideal for Cloudburst back in the day, I think. So I've even got a new Twitter. Well, it's not new. What I've done is I've repurposed an old YouTube channel that literally had no subscribers. So I'm starting from scratch. There was 0 when I started earlier. I think I've got 12 now, 13. And the Twitter, which is Rokk Play, R-O-K Play. So it's just a more wider gaming channel for those that are interested in anything other than Stadia. But it allows me to completely keep this channel 100% clear of anything else. So you know exactly what you're getting. And then I can specialise in Stadia. So there you go. Check it out, man. If you are interested, if you go to Rokk Play on Twitter, you'll see the branding. It's new. I've got this excellent. I did the graphics, and it's like a little alien guy I call Brian. And then in the bio are links to the YouTube and the Twitch. I would love you to follow. But know ye that Stadia is still my primary platform. This is still my primary channel. It's the only one that I've got that is monetized, so can't abandon it, can I? Yeah, it's something I was going to. I don't know if we touched. I think we may even have touched on it this morning, actually. Leo or Leo? Obviously, being of a Latino background, it's probably Leo, isn't it? Anyway, mate. Primo. I'll call you Primo because some people find it rude when in this kind of world. That's just me. I struggle with. Anyway, look. You know what? I think we touched on it this morning about multiple channels, and yeah, you're right. John Scar has other channels. Sonny has quite a few other channels. Bryant has other channels. Actually, diversifying to specialise is find a scarab key. Okay, I'm just focusing there for a tad. Is a really good business technique, and I've advised it for clients in the past where they've sold multiple products but with disparate customer bases to set up disparate websites, and it's worked really well for them, so they can focus each website on that specific customer base. And that's pretty much what I'm doing, but all of it comes under the premise of gaming. And the key thing is, as well, is other than Stadia, the others are not specific to a platform, and in fact the whole mantra is that it's about the game and not the platform. Target the game and not the platform. You know, or you could say target the game and not the player, which is quite good, I think.
A ghoulish-looking graveyard with a key in plain sight, no less. But alas, 'tis locked. There's some brain work needs doing here.
Right, you are, my friend. Well, that blows that up. So that's going to be one piece of brain work dealt with. And then we have a Switch. A Nintendo Switch, no less. Oh, a lovely voice. Probably another one, yeah, a bit further down the road. You probably have to do them in a time. Just make sure, see where there's others. We've been in here before. I think we have, haven't we? Is that open? Nope, it's not. Right. Job done. That's true. Yeah, you're right. I mean, look, you know what? It's not rocket science, mate, is it? But it's amazing how much of business isn't rocket science, and it just takes the small boy in the crowd to point out that the dude's not got any clothes on. Whee, skelly bones. Anyway, I'm actually really proud of the graphics, the branding that I came up for the channel. I love it. I don't know. I mean, I know I haven't got many followers on there, but actually I think once I've introduced the concept, people realise that, you know, I'm not selling out or anything, because that's my only fear right now. I don't want people to think that I'm making a stand on Stadia and then 2 minutes later I've set up a channel. My Twitch channel's been doing it for a while. I just thought it would be a good idea, because we were talking this morning, Primo, about not being able to archive stuff on Twitch. It's a good place to shove it. But I don't think it's going to take me long to get a decent following on there, if I'm honest with you. It might take me a while, but I'm not worried. I mean, this is monetized and is going to be my main focus for as long as ever. So, you know, if the other one eventually gets monetized, that's fine. Plus the deeply relaxing videos, that's now up to 1K subs. And over 1,000 viewing hours as well. I've only had it up for 6 weeks. It's only been about 6 weeks. I've got 1,000 subs and a quarter of the viewing hours ticked off. That just goes to show you, if you get the right... And I don't... It's not like I put masses and masses of time into it. It's not like I'm streaming every day or anything. So it goes to show you can do it. But I've learned a lot. I've got to get that cat. There we go. I've learned a lot, and I can leverage it, I think, to get the metrics strong on that channel anyway. So a good percentage of people that follow me here would be quite interested in some of that content, I think. And what I want to do is maybe some more talk stuff, but about the wider, not even just cloud gaming, but wider gaming. About games and not platforms. That's the key thing. So, you know, have a look at what games are coming. A bit like a Summerfest, but without it focusing on a specific platform. You know, oh, this is on whatever platform, doesn't matter. And most of the stuff these days is multi-platform, of course. Micromax Ballistics. How are you? Thanks for popping in. Lovely to see so many folk on a Saturday evening. Right, what was it I was doing? I'll have to use my potion. There we go. I think I have to... Did I get the scarab in the end to unlock this thing? I don't think I did I? Find a scarab key, so we still have to find the key. Oh, and it was in the graveyard, but I thought we'd unlocked the graveyard. Wherever it was. Do. That feels like I'm going back on myself. Do. Oh, thanks, Crow. Appreciate that. Well, you know, it's not, as I said, I'm not doing a what would you call it, a parachute channel in case this one doesn't work, because quite frankly I could easily just flip it and become something else anyway. That's not the thing, and I genuinely believe that Stadia is going to be around for a long time and build an audience, and from what I've been told, without giving anything away, there's some very interesting developments on the horizon in the short term, well, this year anyway. So it's kind of a watch this space as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. Well, thanks, guys. I just appreciate you watching. It's very much appreciated. Just to let you know as well, I'm not sure if anyone was around earlier, but this Tuesday, which, as you know, is when we do Stadia Rock Show, we will have a guest from the Young Lives versus Cancer coming along. Helen, who's been my contact throughout the entire process, and she's going to pop in place of Raise Praise, so it's kind of going to be a Raise Praise to thank us, number one, but also talk about where the money's going and you know, what they do generally with it. So that should be really cool, and that's going to be live as well, so she's very nervous. But it'll be fun. So yeah, she's going to be this Tuesday, because I'd completely forgotten. Well, I hadn't forgotten, I just hadn't worked out how close it was. But the following Monday, we're off on vacation as a family. So that's going to be the last Stadia Rock Show. Well, it won't necessarily be the last one as it happens, because where we're going... Is that thing alive or what? It's just a... That's weird. Where we're going, which is a little island in the Mediterranean, the villa that we're renting has Wi-Fi. So I may even still be able to do streams and stuff, but from a very nice, idyllic Mediterranean island, which will be interesting. I'm going to have to see what the quality of the Wi-Fi is like, because, you know, a lot of these places, they put in 2.5 megs and go, yeah, it's got Wi-Fi. To wit, that wouldn't work. So we'll see. If it's like 20 to 50 megs, that would probably be okay. Not necessarily for streaming, though, but certainly for doing rock shows. So let's go down here. Let's see. We've been down here already. So we'll see, but that'll be fun. But I just completely not realised how close it was. It is. And I tell you something else, guys. When you run your own business, I know, Primo, you've been here, so you know what I'm saying. It's not the same, because you know that Geek to Sneak! Oh yeah, what it do, what it is, my friend. I'm going to just shoot this watermelon, because it's there and it needs to happen. Yeah, when you've got your own business and you go away, it's like, oh, you just can't chill out, because you're not there to oversee stuff and make sure the money's coming in. And oh yeah. So whenever we go away, I always like it when we've got at least 10 days, because the first, 5 days, I'm just completely like a cat on a hot tin roof. And then I start to chill. So I'll be like that. Dre, how are you, dude? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're well. Have you been doing any scouting today? Down Hispania way. Espanol. How close or not is, say, Mexican Spanish? Is that a thing even? To European Spanish, out of interest? Not being a native speaker. Day off. Super hot. Yeah, we had that yesterday, mate. It was ridiculous. I mean, for us, it was ridiculous. Still haven't found that freaking key. But today, it was thunder and rain and cold and back to the normality of a British summer. But yeah, you're in Spain, dude. I mean, that's kind of what happens, isn't it, this time of year? Oh, that's interesting. So you would... I've always assumed that if you were from one or the other, you would understand what the other was saying. Okay, right. Oh, I could definitely understand it then. Texas English, that wouldn't be difficult at all. Coinage. Oh, look, we got into the grave. It was probably already open. I just walked past it loads of times. Okay, so symbols that I think... Do we step on these? No, or are they just done with? There's a cat to shoot. 2nd of 6.
There's no negotiating with them.
43 degrees. OMG, man. Wow, that's horrible. Actually, not being funny. As much as we... Oh, yeah, it'll be nice. It's not, is it? Particularly if it's like really dry as well. Dry heat. Ugh. It's gone up to about 30, 35, which is high for here. Right, what happened? I got the key, I think. I think the key was released at a guess. I thought there'd be some enemies like popping up out of these graves and stuff. And I have no idea what this does. Oh, okay, now I do. So, we have to shoot these in a sequence. And... that wasn't the sequence. We've got 2 of them. No, that's it. Yeah, and remember now, you only get 3. You only get 1 shot, and then they lock. I mean, it's just, you know, gold. Catalan and Valencian and Basque, the 3 regions. Yeah. So the Basque region is the one that's the oldest. Is that right? And the kind of up in the north, and particularly upset about the loss of their language. Catalan, I think, is the most common, yeah? And then I'm not so sure about Valencian. In Spain, every region has its own language. Oh. But then there's like an overriding language that they all speak. Is that right? So you've got like the ancient tongue. Because, you know, again, Romans, mate, they ruined it for everyone. And they got away with it. To this day, they get away with it. This whole thing about the Jews killing Jesus, and yet it was the Romans that slapped him on the cross. It wasn't the Jews. And they blamed the poor Jews. It was the flipping Italians. Actually, it's interesting when you look at the history, because my brother-in-law has a beautiful place down in southern Italy, a place called Tropea, which is gorgeous. I mean, it is gorgeous. It's one of my favourite places in the world. Absolutely love it down there. And it's where the Italians go on holiday. You know, it's like their closely guarded secrets. Really gorgeous. And they were never part of Italy until about 100 and something years ago. They've, for various, I suppose, being down on the southern coast, you know, they've been numerously Moorish, which you found a lot of, Greek. I think even, I'm trying to think, may even have been like one of the other, like Germany or something may even have had a, not during the war, but I'm talking a long time ago. I can't remember the exact, but anyway, it only became part of Italy about 100 and something years ago, which is interesting. You sort of think of the whole of Italy as we know it, as kind of being the whole of the Roman Empire, but it wasn't. Or at least it was, but it wasn't considered part of the original Italy. As it goes. Anyway, beautiful place, Tropea. Look it up, Tropea. Actually, you might come across his website that I built. Do you get home much, Dre? Do you go back to Holland often, or are you fully committed to sticking it out in Spain? And some people say, right, we won't go back for a number of years because we don't want to get homesick, and you kind of want to get to the point where it becomes your home. Is this the way we go, or is this the way we came? No, it's the way we go. And same for you, because you were saying this morning, Primo, you eventually want to go back to Mexico because the cost of Hawaii is so ridiculous. I can absolutely understand that. Britain's a ridiculous place right now. I mean, I know everybody goes on about the price of fuel in America, but honestly, it's like twice as much here. The UK government slaps on about 80% tax on fuel, so it's just unbelievable. And they've got no interest in reducing that or taking a levy from the oil companies. See, they bought their oil back along, and even though the price of oil has dropped, their argument is, well, yeah, but we're still paying for what we agreed in contract for that point in time. That kind of makes sense. But it's not a great look. And the key thing is, how quickly are they going to reduce the rates when the price that they're currently paying kicks in? And I would imagine they're going to go, you know what, people are used to paying the high price. Let's leave it as it is for a little while. More chilled, hey man? Yeah. Well, it's like that in Spain, Dre, isn't it? It's much more laid back. Depends where you live, of course. I mean, I can imagine there are certainly parts of the States, maybe the Midwest or the mountains, where it's pretty chilled. Particularly some of those massive farms that they've got in the kind of agricultural belt, with millions of acres. They just fly everywhere, or that would be something else. You'd never see another human being until the once-a-year rodeo. Another boss, I think. It's interesting. I'm mid-50s, and I was watching a radio show the other day. I wasn't watching it, I'll be completely honest, I was listening to it. Ghoulish Grenadier. And they were saying that in the UK since lockdown, 600,000 people in their mid-50s have decided to take early retirement, even if they are taking a financial hit. I thought that's interesting. I mean, they did kind of talk about why it may be, and there was a few things I can't recall. But I feel the same way. I mean, I've been in business. I'm going to die here because I can't see a way out of this. Wow, that was lucky. I've been in business a long time, and there comes a point where, you just think, I can't do it much more. It's tough. And we're in a really tough period now in this country, partly because of what's going on in the world, but also partly because of Brexit and the government that we have, which is... We'd do a better job if we had the Ringling Brothers Circus in charge, I'll be honest with you. And it's not even an opinion. It's not like I'm in an echo chamber. All the metrics are there. The slowest, the worst performing economy in the Western world, the highest level of mortalities going up, health service is being destroyed, police, they've sacked 25,000 police. They got rid of 25,000 police. And then recently they said, we're going to employ 20,000 police. Well, hang on, you just got rid of 25,000? Just crazy. They made it impossible for anyone to live here, abroad. So now that nobody's able to pick the crops in the fields or do all the menial jobs that everybody else doesn't want, that usually immigrants are more than happy to do, got rid of them. So it's just a right state. And you kind of get to a point, mid-50s, you think, stuff it. I can't be bothered with it anymore. I've just had it with the rat race. That's where I am, really. So it's... So I'm lucky because the business is, still there. And I've got people to run it for me. But, whoa, get out of there. Get out of there. But I really, yeah, the way I've set my world up now is, and this is only, you know, this is why I'm able to game like I do and stream and stuff, is that I spend about a couple of hours a day on the business, which is usually quite early in the day, internal meetings, dealing with clients that specifically like to deal with me, that kind of thing. And then I'm just at the end of a phone or message, Google chat, whatever, if I'm needed. But I spend the rest of my day doing stuff that chills me out and that I feel happy doing. And for now, I can't see that changing. And anyway, my kind of entrepreneurial bent, I'm just applying it to this field, which is fun. And learning the craft and seeing the opportunities that exist. Which is how I've always been, to be honest. It's how it's always worked for me. Hello, what's that thing floating about there? I hope it doesn't go before I get to it. I think it did. Oh, mate, I've done it all. Yeah, I know the book. In fact, there's certain parts of the UK that are trialing that as a thing. I mean, my guy, we've never been super strict in the company on working hours. Our attitude is the same with our staff as it is with the way we charge, the way we bill, which is basically everything we do is charged by the hour. So if someone says to us, can you develop this software, we will break it down to every single potential task, including management, and we'll ascribe a time to it, which will be then estimated at our day rate or broken down accordingly. And so because of that, everything is task-based. We know exactly how long everything should take in order to turn a profit. So we can turn around to our team and say, you've got 16 hours to do this. Now, if they get that done in 12 hours and they've got 4 hours, they can go and do what they want. I don't care. I'm billing the client for 16 hours. So, you know, we've always been fairly relaxed about that. And it's a great game, isn't it, Geek? It's a really cool game. Liam, how are you? You got it. What did you think of it? The old Razor Kishi. What were your thoughts on it, my friend? It was, I think, yeah, it was a bit. It was on a discount, wasn't it? Half price or something at Amazon. I thought it was definitely worth a punt. And like I said, well, you can always send it back if it. That's why I love using Amazon, to be fair. Well, it's the only reason I use Amazon, because if you shopped around, you could find cheaper for lots of things. But they take stuff back. Or at least for me, they do. No quibbles, no questions asked. And that means a heck of a lot. So, yeah, keen to know how you got on with it. Are you using it now? Have you got it set up yet? See, I would think that's a great way to game, except when you get into your 50s, whether you like it or not, your muscles in your eyes don't snap back into place as they did when you were younger. So they become slacker and slacker, like all muscles all over your body, which basically means that I'm going to get stuck again. They just don't focus like they used to, and therefore you end up having to wear glasses to see things close up, for example. My distance vision is perfectly fine. It's been 20 all my life, still is. But for close-up stuff, it's getting worse as the years go by. Not so bad where I'm sat here. I'm about a foot from the screen. It's perfectly fine. But looking at a mobile screen, for example, that's a struggle. So, you know, that's really the reason I couldn't be doing with all that stuff. And plus, I love the detail in the characters. But if you've got good close-up vision, you know, then it's not an issue. I certainly did when I was younger. And you like it, that's good. That's good news. Oh, you're going to be keeping. That's a good purchase then. You got it at a good price as well. Awesome stuff. Awesome. Get rid of him. Throw a grenade in there. Look at them all. This is like a freaking horde mode with a D. I can get over the bridge. Let's do this. And while I'm over the bridge, I can blow it up. Let's see. Now, there it goes. Awesome. Oh, hello. That's his mate. Let's get up these stairs. I'm not sure where we're supposed to go, but we could do with finding a potion. Ammo. Right, we've got the high ground, always a good thing to have. Whoa! Oh my god. Oh, they're blowing up. Oh, there's a guy up there, that's what it is. Look at him, let's get rid of this guy. No! Smashed. Right, we've got to avoid him throwing all that gunk. And then see if we can shoot him before he gets us. Oh, that's it. That guy is... What's he carrying there? Okay. Got him. Good. Okie dokie. Boom, boom, boom. But to be fair, and it's difficult because everyone associates PTSD with being in the military. But truthfully, any prolonged trauma or stress can lead to PTSD, and that can be work. It can be working. It could be being a nurse, for example, during COVID. 2 years of of having to deal with the constant pressure and stress, and people dying around you, and having to hold up an iPad so that their family can say goodbye to their loved ones, and all that kind of stuff that went on. It can affect you for your entire life, and a lot of people don't get the care. But equally, being in business through stressful periods for a long time can also lead to a level of PTSD. Right, what did that do? Shoot that thing up there? A potion. Nice. Just what we need. Primo loves the Kishi. I love using it in my car with the AC on, but my eyes are starting to get, strain gaming on the phone. Well, you're only, what are you, 42? Primo, something like that? I mean, you're, what would you be, 13 years younger than me? You got shed loads of life left in you, dude. Wait till you get to my age. It's funny, really, because I always felt fit as a fiddle in my 40s. I thought, this is great, no problems. And then I turned 50. Boy, did it come crashing down. How do we get that bridge down? Shoot one of these? No. I think whatever you need to shoot is usually in red. That's the one obvious thing in the game. So if we can't see it in red... If it ain't red, it ain't dead. Do. Right, there's a blow-uppy thing, but I don't know if that's going to blow anything. Oh, no, it's not. Nice graphics. I still can't, every time I play a game on Stadia, I still can't believe that I'm playing on a machine hundreds of miles away. It just blows my mind. It's unbelievable. Oh, this is open. This wasn't open before. Up we go then. We don't need to upgrade, I don't think. I like the weapons I've got.
Yes, rich rewards for a job well done.
Awesome. And another potion which doesn't... Oh, I've got one that I haven't used, that's why. There we go. We could pick it up now. Pop that one in reserve. Did I just see someone? Oh no, it's just that fire. Okay. Right. Where to next? That's a new area, isn't it? That sounds like a boss. Tally-ho. Incoming! Whack. intrigued by that statue. Oh, I see. I thought it was like a critter, but it wasn't. So that's all good. So what have you played on your new Kishi then, Liam? What have you had any games out for it yet? And what do you? I guess it's on your phone, isn't it? So it's whatever you've. It could be Stadia, it could be any of the cloud platforms, or it could just be a mobile game, I guess. This game is called Strange Brigade, and it's actually by the guys, the developers that are behind Sniper Elite. So, as you know, Sniper Elite 5 is out right now. This is the same people. So they've kind of gone off in different directions at times. They did this, they did Zombie Army, I think it's called as well. But it's a great little game. It's quite fun. You can actually choose different characters, but I think through a process of elimination, I found that she's got the best kind of stats, I think. See, it's also you can also play with friends. So, Mafia's a great game. Mafia 3 on Stadia. That's the only one at the moment, isn't it? I love that game. Completed it, and it's so good. Actually, I've got to go back to it because there's some DLC that I haven't completed yet. But it's just an awesome game. What was I saying about something? Forget now. Was it this game? I can't remember. Yeah, Stadia would be great on one of those little fellas. I tried. I think I have tried it, but as I've said, I just struggle with. Let's get to that thing. I'm keen to know what that is. Oh, shoot it. Okay, that's what it does. Wait. Coming right up behind me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So, yeah, if you shoot those, I think they act like a grenade or something, I'm not sure. It's their heart. Yeah, blew the other one up. Yeah, Mafia was such a good game. I thought Mafia 3 was the best of the trilogy. I know there was talk of bringing 1 and 2 to Stadia, but 3 was the best one, in any case. So, what's up over there, then?
Some tip-top tumbling trickery there.
You can't beat a bit of tip-top tumbling trickery. Okay. So my girls they're on their holiday break now from university, so they're both home, and they both work in a really nice kind of farm. It's like an add-on to a real farm. It's like an ice cream parlour where they make all their own ice cream, which is really nice. So always plenty of ice cream if it's wanted, and all these delicious flavours. Not your normal flavours. Look at these dudes coming after me. These little scarabs. They're flying off. Are they coming after me? They are. little tinkers. Right, they've gone, I think. Oh, they're still there, look. They're just hovering around. Let's see if we grenade them. Oh yeah, you can smash them up. They give off some kind of obnoxious yellow gunk. I want to shoot what's going on in there. There we go. It's got the rest of it, I think. It's got through here. Oh yeah, I know what I was going to say, Liam. You can play multiplayer, as in co-op with people. Oh, it locked me. It locked me. I didn't get to complete that little puzzle. Yeah, well, you will. There will be. There will be more AAA games. I couldn't tell you when and what, etc., etc. But at the end of the day, we don't know what is going on in the inner sanctum of Stadia, and quite honestly, it could literally be that they had a ton of games lined up, but some of the other platforms did deals that precluded them working with Stadia. That kind of stuff goes on. It certainly happens in the entertainment industry. With movies and music. So, why should we believe that gaming's any different? Just because we might get on particularly with a certain platform, you may find that they're notorious in the industry for some really dodgy contract deals. Hearing that someone's just done a deal with Stadia, and then stepping in and saying whatever they've offered you will give you twice as much, or will give you twice as much of a split on sales, for example, or we won't take any fees from you for 6 years. I mean, you just don't know. And quite honestly, if the deal is compelling enough, and let's say that particular platform says we've got a skyrise tower full of lawyers and we can have your contract torn up in 5 minutes, then you know what? If you're a small or even a decent sized studio, you may decide that makes more sense for you and your shareholders, and that's just the way it works in the world. So I think we've got to be careful not to assume all issues are down to Stadia. It is a fledgling division of a very large company, which means that it won't get the resources that a lot of the other divisions get until it really proves itself, and it will therefore be susceptible to all sorts of dodgy dealings. That said, I'm convinced that we will. I have been told that there are some very interesting developments coming up that developers have been excited to find out about from Stadia in conversation. So, I'm confident. For me, personally, it doesn't bother me if they're AAA here, because I've got Ubisoft Plus anyway. And they keep turning out quality games on Stadia for me, and DLCs and stuff. So I've not struggled. And then there's games like this one, which is as much fun as any. I've played some AAAs recently, and let's take a look at Halo, for example, on Xbox. It was meant to be. I mean, we know it got pilloried initially, and then it was meant to be something really special. I played it in no time at all. And it was like a dodgy meal that, sort of ate it. It tasted nice. But then once you'd done, you just felt like you were hungry again. And that was a AAA. I mean, they put tons of money into it. So who knows? But I genuinely wouldn't worry. I mean, if you enjoy Stadia and you're getting value out of the pro games, which we all are, right? And very, very occasionally you decide, there's tons of AAA games on there, aren't there? There's Resident Evil Village, Cyberpunk. You may, if you've bought them all, then yeah, okay, fair enough. But I doubt most people have, to be fair. Avengers. Primo says, people think Stadia is as big as Google because they're owned by them, but that's not how it works. No, it isn't. They're a baby. They're a tiny division within. In fact, how it goes is this. Cloud services, which is division number 1. All right. So actually cloud services next to search is a huge revenue generator for Google. Within cloud services, there's a whole ton of different additional services, and there, right down the bottom of the pile, sits Google Stadia. It shares its resources with, obviously, immersive and a lot of the kind of third party stuff that they're involved with. But they are very much aware that they have an audience, they have a customer base, and that customer base is fragile, that it has other options, and they're working frantically to ensure that it stays competitive. The only thing they do that is annoying, everybody hates it, but they just don't talk about what they're doing, and it is annoying. When you're used to, the other platforms being really vocal about what they're working on and stuff, and that's just not how Google are. And they're, at the end of the day, they're tied to the culture of the company. Even if there are people that are kicking their heels, desperate to tell us what's going on, and really excited, that they're tied to their contracts. Don't let them. And Game Pass is awesome, and depending on, obviously, if you can afford it or not, but there's no reason, if you can, not to have them both. None at all. The cloud experience is still vastly better with Stadia than it is with Xbox Cloud Gaming at the moment. I've got them all. I've got Game Pass Ultimate for another 2 years, I think. Plus, I've got PS5 with, I will have the premium, the big premium PlayStation Plus premium account soon, when it kicks in next Thursday in the UK, because I had Now and I had Plus, so they'll amalgamate the two together. I've got the GeForce Now 3080 tier. So, I've got everything, and I still love Stadia. And for me, it kind of has the feel of Apple in terms of its kind of lifestyle, clean, no-brainer kind of thing. I know Primo's not a fan of Apple. I get all that stuff. There's reasons for that people aren't, and actually they are a good example of where what would appear to us as customers is a lovely brand, but actually underneath it all they're sharks. I know this because I have to deal with them in my guise as a software developer, my company, and trying to get stuff through the App Store is painful in the extreme. And they really don't care. They don't need to. It's their ballpark. But they're coming under increased pressure to open that up. And I could see that being... I could see that changing soon. I've just noticed these symbols. There's one there that says an eye. There was another one over here, the Eye of Horus. That one there, which is what's like I think it's meant to be a boat in Egyptian hieroglyphics. And then there's that one, and that corresponds with the pad. What I don't know is whether we need to solve that puzzle or whether it's a side puzzle. The obvious objective is to release this. Once that's released, then we can activate that, and that's going to drop the bridge, I guess. So we have the eye, we have the boat, and we have what is sort of inward turning square. Let's call it a snake. Just eye, boat, snake. And now there was a pad with the snake on in one of these buildings, I think. I think it was on the roof, actually. Alright, so there's the eye. Right, each of these roofs has a pad. So there's 1, 2, and here. So what we don't know is there a sequence? Let's activate that one. Okay. It's the Revenant Reaver, acrobatic assailant with deadly precision projectiles. It's easy for you to say. Wow, what's that firing over there? And here we go again. So far, every one of those enemies that we've had to deal with... Oh, he was easy enough. I thought it was going to be an end of session boss. Has been... we've had to... This is like it's suddenly become a machine gun. I mean, I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong, it's quite fun. Right, let's get them into a enclosed space. See how many we can get them in there, and then throw in a grenade. Did we get any? They're actually, yeah, okay. So it just introduced us to a new enemy type. They don't seem too difficult, to be fair. Games Pass is really good. It is. Primo says, free-to-play games on subscription-based platforms really free to play. Well, that's the question of the age, isn't it? And this is why I've set up my new channel, really, because I'm just fed up with having the same discussions all the time. Play whatever you want on whatever you want, and if it ain't good enough for you, try something else. None of us are tied by any contractual basis to having to use Stadia or GeForce Now or Xbox or PlayStation. And let's face it, their job is to sell you that their service is the best. That's what their job is. And the way they do that is to make you feel like you're missing out if you don't have it. For some of us that are, like myself, a bit older, you know, kind of got beyond the, not quite by the way, because I still fund my kids going to university, but, you know, through the worst years of rearing a family, where it's incredibly expensive, let's say, and because I'm lucky enough to have, you know, a little membership, YouTube membership, and some Patreons, and people give me the occasional sticker and stuff, thank you very much, I'm able to pay for those services. If I didn't have the money, and you see, this is a key thing, and this only comes to you later in life, young folk, I have owned some of the most expensive cars you can imagine, and you get to a point in life where none of that stuff, you just wake up one day and think, what the hell am I doing? I'm working my anus off to pay for stuff that I don't need to impress people that don't care. Simple as that. I haven't had a car. My wife's got a car. It's a fairly simple car. I mean, it's not a Prius, but it's that kind of space. It's usually used to determine a sort of standard family car in the States. It's actually a Citroen, I think. Anyway, I haven't owned a car personally for 7 years. Right. So my last car was imported from the States on a ship, custom built, with unbelievable gadgetry, and I haven't owned one for that time. I've no interest in it. I don't need anyone to tell me that there's anything missing in my life that will be solved by being able to purchase it, because that isn't the case. You don't need that stuff. You don't need branded sneakers. You don't need expensive cars. It doesn't make you taller. It doesn't make you more virile. It certainly doesn't make you more intelligent. Everything that you need in life to sustain you and make you happy is within yourself. You're born with it. That's the bizarre thing. It takes years of age to come to the realization. There are people out there that just want your money, and they will tell you that your life will not be complete without the latest phone or a car or even a gun, or a AAA game that you've not been able to play yet. And the truth is, none of that is correct. You could live on an island on your own with enough food to keep you fully fit, with maybe 1 or 2 friends or maybe a partner, and be happy without any of that crap. I don't know if you do, Liam. By all means, please do. I am Rokk, R-O-K-K. That's all you need to search for. I'm a founder, so you don't need to add any numbers at the end. And yeah, everyone and anyone who sends me a friend request, I always accept. So yeah, please do. More than happy to add you to the list. More than happy. Do. Oh, there's the dude up there. Let's get rid of him. I know Primo feels exactly the same way. You and I are kindred spirits in many ways, Primo. I could tell that from day one, my friend. You don't need all that shit. What I would say though, guys, I mean, if playing the latest games is really important to you, and like most of us, you can't afford $70, $80 every time there's a new game, then rent them. That's what Anthony does, Cowboy, and now your mama knows. I did it as well for years and years before I got back into Stadia and so on, or into Stadia. And literally for, I don't know how much it is in the States, but it was 10. No, I do have a Stadia Rokk account, but it's an alt account. So if you do friend that one, I don't open it very often, so I won't even notice that you've sent me a friend request. Just ROKK. That's what you want, ROKK. $10 a month, that's pretty much what I was spending, about £10 a month. And I have access, as would you if you went with Gamefly. I used to use a company called Boomerang in the UK. It's still around, Boomerang Rental. Still got an account with them. I just put it on ice. I put it on holiday for 7 years or something. Or, get any of your first party AAA games. Play them for $10 a month. That's all. You don't need to buy them. Certainly don't pre-order anything, by the way. That's a con and a half. Don't tie your money up in their bank account. You can pre-order a game 1 minute before it goes on sale and still get the perks. Little known fact. But yeah, just rent games. That's the way to play your AAAs. Get the AAA thing out of your system. It's like things like Elden Ring, right? How many people bought that game on the basis of everyone saying how amazing it is, and haven't got beyond an hour or two in the thing because it's so freaking hard? And the other thing is, everybody's type of game is different. So, when you see people going, oh, Elden Ring, or whatever the big game of the moment is, yeah, you got to get it. The trouble is, you then go and spend your $80 and, no, it's not for me. That's hype. That's how it works. Viral hype. And everybody wants to say it's the best thing ever, because they don't want to come across as the guy that isn't in the crowd, that hasn't appreciated the same, colour of trainer or whatever. Yeah, it's true, Primo. Most of it doesn't bring joy to your life. It really doesn't. Family, happiness, happy family. That's all I've ever worked for, is the happiness of my family. I've always they've never gone without, and I've always, for me, I mean, genuinely, I wear the same clothes I get at Christmas throughout the year. I never go shopping for myself. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't go out and eat a lot of food. Rarely ever go out. Don't go to nightclubs. Rarely go to concerts. Don't go to the cinema very much. I don't spend a lot of money. I'm a really low maintenance husband. But that doesn't mean that my family can't enjoy those things, and I encourage them to. I want them to be happy. And I certainly don't want them to get sucked in by the whole, you must have this. They know that that's not how the world works in reality. Now then, I want to know... Oh yes, I love an Earl Grey. How I get into this thing. Running around philosophizing. Oh look, there you go. There's the shapes, and that's the sequence. So do we that thing just turned up. It doesn't mean that we unlocked it. So let's work on the basis of snake, eye, boat, and let's step on them in that sequence and see if that drops it down. There's also some more shapes. Ah, look. Interesting. Tied to that. Okay, I don't know if that's all part and parcel of the same thing. Snake, eye, boat, wasn't it? Snake, eye, boat? Yeah, so we don't want to do that one. That's the second one. There you go. If you've, if anybody sends me a friend request, Liam, I always accept. Never turn it down. So, what was it again, guys? It was snake, eye, boat, wasn't it? So I think this one's the snake. Let's have a jump up. Yeah, snake. Go on, up you go, Gracie. So where is it? Where is it? Let's hang on. Unless it's not on the roof. But the snake was definitely there. Let's have a look down here then. Ah, there it is. Okay. Well, is there a reset? Or maybe we... No, we couldn't have done it, could we? Let's just do this. Snake, and then I. This one's I. No, this one is boat. Yep, I was over here. Hey, Bjorn, how are you, buddy? I am spiffing, my friend. I hope you're good. Hope you've had a good Saturday. It's got to be what? Coming up to 10:30 for you? Or am I completely wrong? I must have already done this by accident. And now we'll jump up here and go full boat. Yeah, I'm good, my friend. Aha. Ooh.
Final piece of the puzzle.
Yes.
Well solved, Strange Brigade.
Awesome. Tired. Do you know, I've been like that for days, my friend. I have been like that for days. I don't know what it is. Why is that, do you think? I mean, guys, a number of reasons, and I guess your reasons could be completely different to mine. There we go, we did it. Woohoo! Oh, look at these dudes. In with a grenade. Loads of deaths. I don't mind killing them. They're already the undead. They don't mind, do they? They're quite happy to be killed a second time. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good, Bjorn. We're just doing the old charity stream. Although, to be fair, I think it's probably run its course. If I'm honest, I'm not pushing it too hard. I think a lot of people have been incredibly generous, so I'm trying not to flog a dead horse. That's horrible. That's a hideously and ill-considered phrase. I wish to retract that statement, and we will remove it in the edit. So why have I suddenly gone back to slowness? This is the place to be. You always want to get the high ground, guys. And then have I got any more grenades? Because I think 2, 1. Let's just let them pile in the door. Boom shaka. That's how you do it. Slap. I had to work between 2:30 and 4 AM. Oh, crikey. Last night they're back up at 7 when the processor kept me up crashed. Oh, no. Oh, that's the kind of thing that nobody wants. I've been recuperating from my operation, which was, to be fair, it was 2 weeks ago now, but at night I seem to be doing something that is opening the wound up, and I don't know why, it's not nice. And so I wake up feeling, I have a look at it and go, no, I've done it again. So I've been trying to kind of, we won't go into detail, but either way, that's pretty nasty. And I think that's, yeah, there's all that stuff going on. It's, I also kind of feel like I haven't had a decent night's sleep in decades, if I'm honest. We're doing well here. I genuinely don't know how many levels there are to this game. Each of these missions are so beautifully crafted, aren't they? It's essentially a small map. I mean, it's not. We're not talking like a huge world or anything, and it's very linear. You can run around within the area that you're in, of course, and there's puzzles to solve, and we definitely didn't solve all of them there. So, well, there's a dozen or so, I guess. I genuinely don't know. We're about to exit the village, though, so we've been through a couple of these. That's pretty cool. Let's grab some of that. Yeah, let's grab some of that. There we go. Oh, that's a thing. That'll be fun. Let's drop it down on them and then blow it up at the same time. Yeah. Yeah, the more I play this game, the more I like it. It's like all these games. Once you've played for a little while, you work out, you get a feel for how the developer's mind works, so you can kind of guess how you need to solve stuff and what you're going to come up against. But sometimes it's staring you right in the face and you just don't even spot it. There we go. We're going to get to the end. I can't believe we're going to get to the end. Living with an impression that I'll be able to sleep properly again. Yeah, I don't think that ever happens, my friend. I know. Mine, no, yeah, sadly, I don't know how old your children are, but my two, so there's 4 years between them, and my eldest didn't sleep through a single night for 6 years, right? So she would wake every night, and then my wife, or mainly my wife to be fair, or myself, we'd have to go in and just, put her back to bed and stuff. So you'd always get broken sleep. So 6 years, but 2 of those years were when the second one came along, she decided that she wouldn't sleep for 6 years as well. So for essentially what amounted to 13, 14 years, I guess, in aggregate, we didn't get any decent sleep, and it's now just become a thing. They do say though that it affects loads of stuff. It affects life expectancy and heart and all sorts. But who knows? I'm sure we're not the first people ever. I'm sure oh no! I went through so much. 4 and 6. Oh, gorgeous. I tell you what, I get so emotional these days when I see, both of mine are girls, and I see little girls when they were sort of similar age to my, like similar span of age. And I just get so emotional because you just realise, and this is something, again, if you've got small children, it goes so quickly. It's like it's like a literal blink of an eye. And before you know it, they're like, my 2 up at university now. And you know that the next time you're going to have anything like the time you had with them when they were little is when they have grandchildren. And the problem is, you have to face the fact that if they go to university, the chances are they may not actually come home and live in the same town. So it kind of, it is the sad part of being a parent, is the flying the nest. And I'm just kind of coming to the realisation of that now. Still, they're home right now. They're home for the summer at university, but, it's only going to be another couple of years and they'll be doing their own thing. That made me jump. So you don't waste a minute. Don't take it for granted. Don't children are children. Don't ascribe adult behaviour to children. Don't expect them to act like angels. Let them enjoy life. Let them explore life. Be the safety net for them. Be the boundary, but let them have fun. And they'll return it to you 1,000,000-fold. And definitely never hit your children. There's zero value in doing that. Look, anything's red, you expect it to blow up, don't you? 4 and 6 are lovely ages. Lovely ages. And you've only got a couple of years between yours, which is cool. Yeah, I know, but the problem, Bjorn, is that my grandkids may not live where I live, you see. My daughter's dating a guy from Africa for a start. They're getting on really well. For all I know, she could end up moving to Africa. And, then it's like a once a year thing, plus FaceTime. But I agree. I absolutely adore children. I have an affinity with them. I just love them. They have fun with me and I have fun with them. Animals the same as well. I'm great with animals. I just love little things. Let's grab some of that. Yeah, that's just doesn't work. It's a nasty thing to do. It's bad enough these days that they have to live in a world that, super confusing and it's demanding on their little young lives. There's another one of these dudes. We'll have some of that. As long as there's a good internet connection, wouldn't a nice house in Africa be a great way to spend your retirement? Africa, I don't know. It depends where it is in Africa, I guess. I hear what you're saying. I do think that my wife has a condition called Raynaud's. Actually, I think it should be pronounced Raynaud, because that's how it's spelt. A French physician discovered it. But it basically means that her body overreacts to a drop in temperature. So if you were, for example, and you may or may not know this anyway, so apologies if I'm teaching you stuff you already know, but if you were in Alaska, let's say, or somewhere even colder, the North Pole, and you it was incredibly cold and you just weren't able to heat yourself up, then your body shuts down your extremities so that it can conserve heat for the brain and the heart, the kind of key organs. And this is what Raynaud's does. It only needs a small drop in temperature, and there's a trigger that says, right, here you go. And she gets, like, her hands get, there's no blood in them, so they go yellow, the colour of somebody who has no blood. So actually keeping her warm is quite hard, and as you know, in northern Europe it can get quite chilly, although we're quite lucky, we live down in the southwest of England, so it's not too bad. So definitely, yeah, living abroad, even if it's only for the winter, is certainly something I'm quite keen to do, and we've been talking about it recently. And you're absolutely right. All I need is the internet. My business is run these days remotely on the internet. I got to come. Oh, great! I've got to do all that again now. Yeah, but it depends where it is. But, and then again, the problem is, so we go to Africa and we've got access to one of our daughter's children, but what about the other one? So it's a perennial issue, isn't it? Most people are going to, particularly these days. I mean, there was a time when you didn't stray outside the village, and everybody lived in multi-generational units in a house, which I really love the idea of, to be honest with you. The whole kind of Walton scenario. Oh, I'd love to live like that. 3 or 4 generations in a large house. So you've got the older folk there to look after the kids if you need to go and do something, and it keeps them young, and the kids benefit from the wisdom, and just brilliant. Such a shame that all of that's been broken down by our good friend the Industrial Revolution. It was all going swimmingly well until then. And it dragged everybody into towns, into large communities that we weren't able to cope with. And that's where it all really started to go wrong, I think. Right, there's a dude up there somewhere. There he is. Not anymore. Yeah, right. Yeah, look, I mean, wherever it will be, we'll travel to them. It's not a problem. Of course we will. I mean, both of them are 3-4 hour drive now at university. Well, they're not today, they're here, but when they're at university, they're kind of 3-4 hours by car, and we go there quite often. So, all right, is there a trick to this, or do we just shoot all the cats? Nothing happens, so...
I wondered if this is what all those kitty keys are for.
Oh, well, I didn't get enough of them then. And that shows, because some of them are illuminated. I only got 2 out of 6, didn't we? Dag. So whatever was in there, we ain't never gonna know. God. Luton. I don't know, anybody would want to live in Luton, would they? I'm sure it's lovely. Is it Bedfordshire, Luton, just outside of London? If I remember rightly. Courtyard of Champions. What was that? There were some other symbols there. Did you see that? Look at the size of that thing. I do not want to see the dude that's swinging that around. There was a project here in Sweden where 4-year-old girls got to spend a few hours a day at retirement home. That's a lovely idea. Did wonder for the... Yeah, absolutely. I used to love doing that when I was a kid, you know. And they would... For me, it was like living history beyond. The people that... I mean, when I was that age, in the early 70s, I guess, I'm talking about people who had been alive for 20 or 30 years into the Victorian period. You know, right the way through from the end of the 19th century, you know, some years into the 19th century. Right, what's this dude? Another one with a blue thing going on. So we have to shoot his blue thing. It's actually quite hard to target these guns. They're not... there's no aim assist. That's the word I was looking for. So you have to just try and line it up and get closer, I guess. I'm missing every time. I'm miles away. Come on, you can do this, Rokk. Luckily, though, his slamming thing doesn't do a lot of damage. Oh, one of these has got to be a decent shot, surely. Do you have to do it at this point, do you? Oh, I did go red at that point. Having said all of that, there's no health bar for this guy. I wonder if we actually don't need to. Oh, look, he's going to charge. Charge! I love that idea, by the way. The first days, the elders complained they couldn't physically do the things required for Lego or tag or whatever the kids wanted to do. Oops, shouldn't have stayed there, got myself into it. But it's the whole thing of saying to kids, this person was alive during World War II, this person was alive, you know, that's the thing. To be fair, I love spending time with old people now. I just think to myself, you know, they won't have years left and they're literally, got him. They're literally walking history. I've met a few historical people in my days. Why is he still alive? Oh, he's got on his back now. Yeah, it's going to, isn't it? It's bound to have an impact on your well-being, mentally and physically. And of course, they're in an old folks' home as well, so they've only got a bunch of older folk around them. I wonder how well this game did on release. I think it did okay, but just one of those that you think you never sort of really heard about it, and it kind of feels like it should have done a lot better than it did. There's a little work in it. Yeah, I love that. That's a great initiative. It's the kind of thing, sadly, that you'd never see happen in this country, certainly not under the current administration, not unless they could charge and put a bit of money back into their own back pockets. We're literally run by the Etonian mafia. I need to get behind him, but I'm concerned if I do. Right, let's see. I got it. Let's suck the living life out of him. There we go, we got that. But it's weird because there's no health bar. I don't know how... This is head now. I don't know that... how much of his life he's got left. Now, I've allowed them all to break up. That's why this is going to get dangerous now. I should try and herd them so that they're all in a sort of area where I can then bung a grenade in. That's okay, but you don't want any stragglers either. Got some ammo. Let's get rid of that one. Let's get him on his head. Whoops, I moved. You blighter. Pretty easy to punch them, to be fair. Oh, there's a health potion thing. We'll have that. We don't need it at the moment, I think. We don't want to waste it, but let's get to his head. All right, let's go. We should be able to ride a few punches. Right, now we'll take that potion. Okay, that's good. And we've got another grenade. So let's get rid of them. Right, stay there, boy. Oh, he moved before I could reload. You need to get him to bow his head and then wait for that bubble to disappear. No. That's too high. We've got 1 second to, we've got grenades, a load of them there. Oh damn, that one pushed me out of the way. Got another 30 seconds before the grenades regenerated, but we really need to clear some of these. And then we can just get him in the head. 8 seconds. Okay, come on. Time to grab your head, pal. Now, I don't know how you get this amulet up, but what it does is... Oh, I think this might be it. What it does is it gives you... the gun goes into like a machine gun. Oh no, I've run out of ammo. This is going to get harder now. I haven't got any bullets. Oops. Oh, that's no good. Wow. Right, there's a potion over there. Going to get hit by that thing. Let's get over and get that potion. Don't worry about his feet. Where did it go? I saw it over here. Oh. Oh, no, no. Dag nabbit. Dag nabbit. Where are we? The first days, yep. A few weeks later, they were running around, and unfortunately, COVID killed that program. It killed most of the participants too, sadly. Was it day and date on here? No, it wasn't. I had actually played it on PlayStation, I think, Primo, before Stadia came about. So it had been around for a couple of years, for sure. Not many, mind you, and I think... I've got a feeling it came out as a PS Plus game as well, and then found its way to Stadia. But I wouldn't know for definite. You'd need to kind of look at the history of it, but it'd been around for a little while. This is usually where I go. The thing is, we now know that all of those bosses have one thing in common, and that's that blue amulet thing that you have to shoot. It's just that you don't have any aim assist, so you have to really be careful when you sort of take aim, particularly with a controller. I'm sure it's a heck of a lot easier with a mouse. Where did we get to? Nope, 2018. There you go. There you go. You was already ahead of me. And so it was a year before Stadia emerged. Mentioned to Ninja Guy X on his stream, but if you haven't, I can warmly recommend watching the Spiffing Brits stream from last month, 21, streaming on YouTube. He tested and showed off several ways to exploit the algorithms of this game. What algorithms did he exploit? The Spiffing Brit. I've never heard of the Spiffing Brit. Crash his own chat even. Take a page from MCU, Thor's playbook, go for the head. Yeah, I was trying to. 2020 release on Stadia, according to Wikipedia. There you go. Honestly, doubt it. More likely they'll run Windows versions on Azure Cloud. Sorry, I missed that. Must have been me asking something. I'm trying to ascertain which way I'm supposed to go here. Yeah, you had to take out the blue, all three blue parts of their shield. Yeah, it's this way. And then the head one being the last one. Oh right, okay, that's interesting. Well, the bit. I mean, I'm streaming from OBS here. The bit that the part of streaming from YouTube, which has always been a problem for me, is that I don't like to do it from a PC or a laptop. I like to do it from the. I like to start it there, but play it on a TV. And that's all well and good, but you can't use a mic. Sorry. Come on, you can do it. Get him right on the amulet. Let's get the other gun up. And I've got around that. I'm able to stream GeForce Now and Stadia from my sofa with a camera and a mic. Which doesn't use any kind of algorithm, but it does use a couple of quite natty technologies, which I'm not using that here. This is me in my little studio. But one day I will do a video to show how Come on, mate, I can do this. Do. Yeah, I don't know the spiffing Brit. So what did he do that hacked the algorithm? I mean, he would have... There'll be some kind of JavaScript embedded in the page, but you're only going to get so much of that. Most of it's going to be hidden behind the scenes at server level. But there will be some stuff that you can add to the end of the end of the URL, question marks and so on. Using inspect. Come on. There's no enemies here yet. Right, there we go. Apparently linking, unlinking, and linking or liking a video again triggers twice as engagement. Oh right, okay. Engagement as in what, your audience or... Yeah, send me the link. I'm keen. I'm interested to see... Oh crikey, that was almost the end of us. I'm interested to see what kind of stuff this guy achieved. Not that it would necessarily be of any value. At the end of the day, it's web technology. You know, you can inject code, but they will have fixed it if they have seen somebody doing it. And most of the time, it won't be anything that could do any damage. It's just largely going to be cosmetic stuff. High chat rates also leading to more impressions. Is that right? Oh, that's interesting. Come on, you could get this. Let's get behind here. Throw a grenade. I'll clear those idiots out. Oh, almost. Stay there, boy. Damn you. %25 increase in viewership. Interesting. But it's short-lived though, isn't it? I mean, you've got to do that day in, day out to get any great value. And they will ultimately plug it. Right, here's the head bit, mate. Come on, stop. Oh, you little sausage. All right, we've still got a bit of health here. So we're doing okay. We can just corral these dudes and then throw a grenade in. There we go. And then what will he do? He's got to give us the nod. Oh, so close. Watch out. Watch out. It's right under you. Oh, this is where I could really do with a repeater. Almost there. Well, we got there closer than the last time anyway. Have you? Let's get a grenade in amongst these dudes. Come on. Oh. So close and yet so far. Let's grab some ammo. Let's throw a grenade in. No, we've got 8 seconds. Can't do that yet. It's right on his bonce. I can just get back and keep these guys out of my way. Whoops, that's not good. That is not good. Right, let's run around. We get a little bit of health back. That's the key thing. It's during this period where your health is really low that you struggle. So you get that up back to that marker and then have a little look around, see if there's a health potion. One of these guys is going to have a health potion. So if you blow him up, or them up, whoa, get out of the way. Whoa. You know, if you're lucky, they'll drop one. I'm not sure what the blue stuff... Oh, it gets your amulet up, but I've not found... I've forgotten how to activate that. Uh-oh. She's gonna... destroyed. Boom. Somehow I've survived. I really need a potion. It's a drop in the ocean, but I need a potion. None of them are dropping them. Oh, usually these red ones, slightly red colour, smash him up. Did he drop one? No, he didn't. Oh, I can't stop to go for his head until I've got some decent amount of health. I've got to get one from somewhere. Ah, there he is, that guy there. He's just been smashed up. Did he drop one? I think he might have done. However, if he did, it's right under this guy's... There it is. Right under his hammer. Oh no, it's a flower. That's no good. Wait, mate, turn round. Ambulance charge. But I don't know what that does. I mean, it does that, but so what? Okay, let's get his head. Come on, stop. It's so much harder than it looks. Whoa, how the... Hey Crow, always my friend. Thank you very much for popping in. Yeah, you've got to have a decent enough audience in the first place. And, you know, once you've got a decent sized audience, there's all sorts you can do. I'm just a baby streamer. Ah, dagnabbit. You can get the first two easily enough. It's that head one for some reason. It's almost like he hides behind his thingy bob, his hammer. Yeah, it was up here, wasn't it? So pick this one up. And do I need to change weapons? That's a question. It might be that... Oh, hello. Where's he come from? It might be that what we need is the faster repeater that we used before. Slightly less damage. Didn't require much of an initial audience, but you need to be a good one. You need to be a good one, which isn't a problem for you, though. Bless you, my friend. Well, I'll work off the basis that a lot of guys that stream. Let's get this one here. Here we go. They're totally engrossed in the game. All right. So this is the one I'm after. I think it's that one. Let's have a look. It's the rate of fire one. Can it upgrade yet? Oh, upgrade points. Bast's rebound gem. The cat goddess makes your shots ricochet among your enemies, causing extra injuries. That could be good. And then bring the hammer down upon the skulls of your enemies, extra damage on headshots. Yeah, but that's all well and good, but they're tough. So let's equip that one. There we go. We can only equip one, so that gives us ricochet shots, which is cool. And back. Cool. Yeah, a lot of guys with a game stream, they're just really focused on the game and occasionally check out the chat. For me, it's the other way around. I feel like the game is incidental. And, you know, you've come here to be entertained. And I'm not the world's greatest game player, but certainly I can have a conversation. And that's what you get with me. You get the me and the conversation. So, you know, hopefully that's compelling enough. And this is the great thing. You can go to different streamers and get completely different experiences. You can go to Anthony's, and it's high energy. You know, it's he's talking about stuff that's of interest to a wide audience, but it's more adversarial. Mine is more chilled. It's anecdotal. And, you know, if I'm in with a group of guys, it will be comedic because that's how I work and bounce off people. But if I'm on my own, you don't tend to get that so much. Depends what mood I'm in. Sometimes I can be a bit playful. But it's about, you know what, you want to kind of come away from any of this stuff feeling just that little bit happier. Right. Let's do this time around. Oh, I'm missing by a fraction of a millimetre. Right, surely that was the first one. So you get... I thought I had that. It went red, didn't it? So do you have to do it twice? I kind of want to get close up, but that's going to result in that happening. And then... Oh, you sausage. Right, there you go, that's that one. Get in quick with the old R2. And then his mates arrive. There we go. Ah, well, there you go, Bjorn, you see, because I was mentioning before you came along that I've started another channel, which is called Rokk. It's called Rokk Show Target. And essentially, the idea is that we target the game and not the platform. So this channel is very much about Stadia, the one we're in right now, and will be forever. That's my promise to my Stadia legacy audience. That's the first one. Yeah, you definitely have to hit them twice. That's what I must have been doing. I've been hitting them, but not getting it the second time. Whereas the new channel covers GeForce Now, PS5, PS Plus, PS Now, sorry, Xbox Cloud Gaming, PC stuff. But it's about the games and not the platform. So it doesn't matter what the platform is, we target the game and not the platform. So there will be a whole ton of games on there, and new shows as well that will be more game related as opposed to platform related, which then allows me to concentrate on this channel. I did it, which is obviously all about Stadia. There we go. And there's, yeah, and then you have that whole other thing, Bjorn, where people just focus on a specific game like FIFA or Minecraft or, you know, Valorant or whatever. And that's their thing. Whereas it's not going to be, for me, it's always going to be about the personality, the conversation, and at the top of all of that, a game. And then Stadia on this channel. So it's if you want to go and have a look, I literally started it today, so there's not many people there, but it's bit.ly, bit.ly. I've had to create a bit.ly shortcode because obviously it's before I get 100 subscribers, it's a ridiculously long and completely unmentionable domain. So it's bit.ly/Rokk Show, bit.ly Rokk Show. And also, if you go to I've got a little Twitter account as well, which is Rokk Play, ROKK Play, and all the links are in there as well. Obviously, the two aren't going to compete because I can only stream on one at a time. So I'll be doing my Stadia stuff for my Stadia audience, which is, you know, where I started. It's very dear to my heart. And then the other stuff's going to be about whatever games are on whatever platforms that I subscribe to or own. And then some shows about games themselves. We talk about game news and not just platform news. I'm determined to get this guy's head. For some reason it eludes me. Get out of it. Oh, wow. I think that's the first hit there. We got it with a grenade. That's an interesting idea. Maybe that's what we have to do. Let's see, we're going to be a few seconds away from getting a grenade. 3, 2. Right, here it is. Let's see if we can smash a grenade onto his head. Oh no, I'm dead. Don't do it. I'm not going to go another one, I tell you that now. If I don't get in this time, it's Betty buys for me. I'll just run around to get the initial health underway, get some ammo. There we go. Thanks, buddy. Awesome stuff. How many are on there at the moment? Last I looked, it was about 12, I think. From nothing. I was quite happy with that in day one. I'll build it up quite quickly. I'll use the... There's a lot of people that follow me on this channel that would be more than happy to watch other stuff. As long as they know that I'm not selling out, that's the key thing for me. I don't want people to think, oh yeah, you know, he's doing the usual thing, he's abandoning Stadia, because that isn't the case. I'm doubling down. I'm making this 100% Stadia and separating out the other stuff. Oh, come on, that was my best opportunity to date there. Let's see if I can get it on his head. Oh, went straight over the top of him. Oh wow, that's quite a lot more then. There you go. It'll grow quite quickly, I think. I just need to work on... I love the branding I came up with, if I say so myself. And you can see, if you go to Twitch, that alien, I've actually got him as a 3D model. So I've got all sorts of different poses that I've used. Brian, I call him. I'm not sure, kind of like a xenomorph thing. Oh, come on. That is, I'm literally hitting that flipping blue dot. Right, this is a good space because we don't have any or many enemies. Oh, he's going to get me again. Oh, I just can't get that flipping head. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Get with the beat. Well, we've got no enemies here. Put your head down. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's do this. Get your head down. Oh. No, it's so difficult to get that grenade near his head. I'm literally gurning here. Oh. There's no enemies. I mean, we've literally cleared them out. Apart from that guy that keeps throwing a freaking thing up there. I'm sure I've hit that so many times. But it needs to be pixel perfect. Also, I think he's got to bow his head forward. I think that's the other thing. I think in that animation there, he's invulnerable. It's only when he gets his head down, which he's about to do now, and then that clears out. I'm definitely hitting that freaking head. How many bullets have we got left? Not many. Alright, buddy boy. See, yeah, you've got to get it right in the centre, and he has to have his head forward, otherwise it doesn't count. Exactly right, Bjorn. It is. That's all it is. It is about the game, and not. I mean, those things are true. Yes, we got it. There we go. Look at that. Hammer of the Gods. Woohoo! That took some time. Nice. Yeah, of course it is, my friend. But you know, Stadia has a really special place in my heart because that's what started me content creating, and it has done me no harm. So, and I still play it all the time. I love it. I find it harmless. It's, you know, it doesn't offend me. So I'm happy to devote content to it, and ultimately, it was my first channel. You know, it got me monetized. So I owe it that, and I can do it. I can do it with another channel. I don't know. I mean, that Primo, and we were talking earlier, and say how many, you know, like Sonny's got several channels, Bryant has several channels, John Scar's got several channels. So mission completed, guys. Wow. What have we got? 14,000. I don't think we can actually, mate. Nothing worth buying anyway. That's what we own. We've got to beat that. Carbine could be quite good. I mean, look at the... Oh, there's no damage, just rate of fire. That's what you want. And that's 32,000. We've got to go some to get there. Right, my good friends. I think I'm probably going to say goodnight at that point. We are 10 past 10 in the UK. It's 10 past 11 in Central Europe, where Bjorn is residing, and I think that I probably need to go and see my wife and my youngest before the day is out. But that was fun. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Me prattling on, which is what I do. It's my trademark. And actually, the gameplay wasn't bad. I don't think I completely soiled myself. And we managed to get through, 2 complete levels, I think? I don't know how many levels there are in the game. That's worth finding out. Looking forward to getting monetized sometime in the future. Passive income is always welcome for doing something you enjoy. That's how I look at it. Every penny that I make goes straight back into paying for all those services. So thank you, Primo. Appreciate that, my friend. That's kind of what I do. That's how I approach this thing. What's been really useful for me with doing the charity stuff is that up until then, I really didn't have the confidence to do these kind of 2-3 hour sessions without having somebody to fall back on, and it's actually given me quite a lot. And the feedback that I've got from you guys as well, saying that you're enjoying it, you've enjoyed it. I put a little poll up on the bottom of my videos asking, whether people would like to see more of this kind of thing or more of the talk show stuff or something else. And resoundingly, it was the game stuff. So excellent, lovely feedback. And as long as I find a game like this that's enjoyable to play, the next step for me is playing with other people as well. I think that would be quite nice. Obviously, William and Ray and others regularly play. But they tend to play at hours that don't work for me, sadly. Very much so, mate, says Bjorn. Thanks for keeping me awake. Oh, bless you. Doing the laundry. And I feel you. Doing my 12th stream made me realise I could do this stuff and enjoyed it, yeah. And I think it's like you've just said, 12th. It takes a few to get into and then realise, actually, you know what, you could sustain this. So it's all fun, isn't it? IRL stuff is what it is. I don't think there's anything that they're selling that we want to buy before I close the game down. I'm not seeing any stats on these weapons. The better ones are at the higher level. And even then, there's not a great deal there that are particularly brilliant. I wouldn't mind that one, though, the old orderly burst rifle. Rate of fire is pretty cool. The damage is useless. But there we go. Cutthroat Caverns. Let's find out. Let's find out by the power of Samsung what Cutthroat Caverns looks like in terms of how many missions are left. I could just Google it, to be fair. Ever played an hour of the game, but if I can, I'm open to join a co-op session. Absolutely, please do. If I'm playing this again in the near future and you're around, let's hook up, jump in. Let's do it. Yeah, no, we'd love that. It'd be good fun. I don't know how many people you can co-op with. I'm assuming it's probably 3, because the other characters that you've got. What's the new channel? So easiest way to find it, Liam, is if you go to Google, not to Google, go to a web page and type bit.ly, bit.ly /Rokk Show. And that will take you there. But if you can't find it, go to my new Twitter channel, which is Rokk Play, ROKK Play, and then in the bio of there, you'll know you're there because I've got an alien that's brilliant, and it says Rokk Show, target the game, because that's the new thing, and linked it in chat for you. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, I see. I should do stuff like that, but I've been nervous about talking about it too much on my Stadia stuff because I don't want people to think I'm selling out. That's the truth of it, or abandoning ship. There's been too much of that going on of late, and that's not what I intend to do. So I'm not ignoring you. I'm just looking on my phone to see how far into the game we are. Cutthroat Caverns, which is the next mission. So just firing up the old S10 here. Thank you for linking it in the chat as well, Bjorn. Appreciate that, my friend. Right, let's have a look. So, the question is, let's see how many, because we can see, if we just say how many levels, how many missions are there in Strange Brigade? Starting one-hand operation, aren't we all? How many missions in Strange Brigade? It would make a great TV series, this, wouldn't it? Strange Brigade. And the answer is that there are eight missions. Well, we've done 2 tonight. 2 to 4 player co-op, Bjorn, there you go, each with numerous objectives, puzzles and collectibles. So if we have a look and see what they're called, we can see how far we're in with Cutthroat. Cutthroat missions. So this is Xbox, but it doesn't matter. Map. Mop up. Right, the thrice damned one. Oh, it's DLC. Now I've got to accept cookies. You guys are going to get there quicker than me, I know it. Right, horde mode, collectibles. It's an awful website, this. Oh, now I've got adverts kicking in. DLC. Campaign. 15 to 20 hours, they reckon. I always think you've got to be a speed demon to achieve the hours these guys reckon you can do a game in. Somebody said 80 hours on Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Once I'd done all the DLC, I was just tickling 200 hours. Right, I'm not happy with that link. That was crap. How'd you go forward? Tell you what. Why am I messing about with a phone when I'm sat next to this super duper computer? Let's fire up a browser window and see what we got going on here. Right. How many missions in Strange Brigade? There we go. And Strange Brigade Wiki. That's the one you want. Right, there they are. Boom, boom, boom. Levels. Right, so we're at Cutthroat Caverns. You're not going to believe this, guys. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did they say 12? They said 8, didn't they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ah, sorry. 3 of those 12 are DLC. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One of which is probably a prologue. And we're at Cutthroat Caverns. There are therefore 3 left, including Cutthroat Caverns. So we've only just gone beyond halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, we're above it, 60%. So there's Cutthroat Caverns, Forsaken City, Great Pyramid. I might play this again tomorrow, see if we can't get through another 1 or 2. Maybe get close to the end. If any of you guys want to jump in as well. Tomorrow sometime. It may not be quite as late as we did here, but that'll be fun. Awesome stuff. Right, Strange Brigade. Good fun. Good fun. That's us. I'm out of here. The half the audience have already gone. They're not interested in how many levels are left. They only want the philosophical stuff. Have a fantastic Sunday tomorrow and a brilliant Saturday. How much of it you have left? I know, Primo, you probably just still breakfast time-ish type stuff for you. Thank you for spending some time with me, and I will see you guys. Thank you, Brett. Thank you, Bjorn, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.